welcome to Metal Devotions. I am your devotee Celeste. Now we're definitely starting off strong with the album reviews, a bit niche with some United States raw black metal that is a solo project, and it is Salien's Decay of Ancient Orders, which is a demo that came out in April this year. Um, It is, like I mentioned, it's a solo black metal project. He's from Arizona that just came out with this demo this year. And there may even be plans to do another release by the end of the year. I just want to thank Aaron from Salien for the support. He has been really awesome, sharing this page and even giving me a numbered CD with a nice letter on it. Very nice letter. And then this is the CD with 5 tracks. It's also numbered, which I definitely appreciate. I think that is really awesome to have. And then inside, it had a special little slip cover, which is this. I think it's really awesome. And then obviously, it's not like the usual CD cases, it's more like the paper, which makes sense because you're just starting out. And this is the CD. So, um, I like raw black metal a lot. And if you are someone that may not enjoy that, I'm going to say proceed with caution. If you're still interested, I would still recommend checking it out. But obviously, if you are newer to the, I guess, black metal scene and listening to it, again, proceed with caution. There are definitely some things I'd like to point out, such as you can hear the influences of the origins of like the style of more raw black metal, like dark throne. To me, it felt like there was some early mutilation in there just based on um, the vocals and instrumentals, with the repetition. Uh, Also, I kind of like with this album in particular, I'm adding on to some personal knowledge I have just because I did actually interview this individual back with black metal artists. I like that he has a I don't care what others think attitude, which is something that I enjoy. One of my favorite artists has the same approach with black metal, just not appeasing other people within the scene and makes it more special. Um, and with this demo, it's just a little under 20 minutes. It has 5 tracks. It's very solid for demo length. I've listened to demos where it's almost an hour, some it's almost like 10 minutes. It really can range what content you have, but I feel like this around 20-minute mark is very solid for a demo, especially starting out. And then again, from personal knowledge, this album definitely does reflect on some personal stuff about this artist's life, especially regarding religion, with black metal being anti-religion. But I would argue, aside from people saying, oh, that's such a topic that's been used so much, in this case, I would argue because how it specifically touches upon like Mormonism, especially how big of a religion that still is in the States. And with his experiences growing up with it definitely becomes more personable rather than just being like, oh, I don't like Christianity. Oh, I don't like this big religion itself. It talks more into like the niche of like the corruptness and some of this different subcultures of religion or subsects. Um, Now again, since this is raw black metal and this is a demo, it's very harsh and raw, but in a good way. So this piques your interest. I definitely would check it out. Um, I guess one thing I would mention, just because, like I said, this is a demo, I think it is a very solid demo, but there's some repetition with the drums and the instrumentals. But honestly, like there, it kind of enhances like the transitional aspect that if you just have this on, like it from the first two songs, like I didn't even realize it went to the second song just because of how transitional that repetition felt. It didn't feel like it was too much or overbearing or sometimes people even say like, oh, they're just singing the same thing over and over again, but it's not the vocals, it's just the instrumentals, which I feel like it's not that big of a deal. Um, and there is still like a slight variety within this demo that it keeps things going. It doesn't feel like, oh, this is droning, oh, this is that. And the plus side about these instrumentals is that they don't take over the vocals. I've listened to some solo black metal projects where the instrumentals just are very loud and they take over the vocals, but in this one, it really doesn't feel like that. It's very nice. Um, Overall, I think this is definitely a good start for a demo, especially for a solo project where, there's a sea of them at this point is posted online. It has more of a classic raw black metal feel to it, despite with the modernized instrumentals used, especially because this is a solo project. So, you're going to get some of the instrumentals possibly with like a drum machine or something like that, but it's not that bad at all. And there definitely is potential with this, and I'm excited to see what comes next with this project, especially with this artist. They stated that they plan on keep doing it until they're basically dead, which is a good thing, especially if you have an interest in following new artists and kind of seeing where they go from. And I'm glad that it's not just a one-off thing. Even though I do like those one-off projects, they're nice, but I'm glad that this one is not. And if you are interested in checking out Salien and this demo and see where it comes from and goes from there, I would say check out the links in the description that go over the interview that was done, the Instagram page, Metal Archives page, and where you can listen to this demo in particular. And for metal divisions in general, any support is appreciated. Please check out my link tree, which takes you to my Instagram, my Facebook page. If you want to reach out and get an interview or have a review of an album, you can reach me out on the email contact there too. So thank you so much, and I hope to see you guys in the next video, which hopefully is going to be an interview. So yeah.